Hello and welcome to Magic Mythal Tomb of Annihilation, our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign, episode number 53. We live stream on Sunday nights, 4 p.m. Pacific time here on Twitch, and post weekly sessions up on YouTube as well. My name is Corey, Pinwarp2. I am the DM, and I'm joined by my players, Andre, who plays Aelin, the ASMR Monk, Liz playing Archie, ASMR Wizard, Brad's playing Quillen, Aarakocra Paladin, Ryan's playing Blackwind, Half-Orc Ranger, John, who's absent today, is playing Jonah, Gnome Artificer, and Sean, who will be joining us shortly, is playing Donnaquin, Turtle Druid. Alright, recap time. So, last session, you guys, we began the session with a series of disturbing dreams, nightmares depicting the hags that you've seen, or what you presume to be hags, that you have seen in your nightmares before, conducting strange rituals, mostly to do with children and weird dolls and stuff. As disturbing as that was, they were just dreams and there was no real lasting effects. You spent the day kind of following up on a few different things, went and looked after your raptor chants. You encountered some of the mercenaries in the employ of Ethan Talroa, the merchant prince. Managed to diplomacy your way out of 10 gold. But decided it wasn't the best time to beat them senseless, even though they really deserved it. You also did a bunch of research, learned a bunch of stuff at the I almost said the hospital, at the library. And also you, I believe, went to Kyra's House of Repose, and learned some stuff there too, before finally heading up to Goldenthrone for a meeting with Xanthi, one of the merchant princes and one of the highest ranking, or the highest rank, of the Atepka, of which half of you are members. And as you were there waiting for the opportunity to speak with her in a dining hall, or waiting kind of area with some food and drink and stuff, just off the main hall, you were just kind of ordering drinks and refreshments from one of the attendants there. But as she went to leave to fetch those for you, suddenly a skeletal, black, shadowy claw thing emerged from the shadows in the corner of the room as she was getting to the door. It slashed her across the abdomen, downing her instantly with barely enough time for a cry of pain. You've seen this phenomenon before in the Temple of Ubtao, as it methodically killed a bunch of the Flaming Fist there. And that's where we ended last session. So, is there anything I missed that was important? Probably not.
Did some shopping, got fancy clothes.
That's true.
Fancy clothes, yeah.
Not really fancy for me. I went more tribal. I went more jungle people.
I ain't covering up this armor.
Can you get me some clothing that will go over this armor?
Quillen just went through the what is it? The buffing
Car wash?
station.
Yeah.
Scrubbed out the what do you call it? Scuffs.
Things. That'll buff out.
Well, I'm gonna cast light on
I wasn't sure if we were able to act immediately.
Oh,
or...
did all of the lights go out, or did they just flicker?
The lights dimmed and kind of like flickered as if darkness was like eating the light for a moment, flickering. This claw came out, slashed her with a cry. She falls to the ground, and then the lights kind of went. They're still kind of flickering, like they're slightly suppressed, and there is a sudden kind of boom from outside, and it starts raining like heck outside as well. Torrent of rain like spattering against the windows. I will share with you a map.
I was gonna say, is like the claw thing still here, or did it disappear again? Or yeah.
Oh my god, it's huge.
It's huge.
Oh no.
I placed you around this table with all these chairs where you're waiting.
So which corner did this claw thing emerge from?
So, the attendant, who is now a corpse, or at least a unconscious body, you're not sure if she's dead or not, is just kind of like right here. She was just walking around the table. So she kind of like walked around the table around each of you to like collect what you wanted for food, and then she was actually in the process of looping back around to head over here when something reached out behind her as she was just turning around the table to go around. So from the far corner, where there's a plant standing there, that's where the claw emerged and slashed her, and she fell right there. Just to give you guys some bearings of where you are, so you can see here there's windows lining the south. It's letting in natural light, although it is raining outside. And there is a large double door. This is where you entered the waiting room from, that leads out to the main hall of Goldenthrone. These side passages, you haven't gone through here, but you've seen servants and attendants and that kind of thing coming and going, so you believe that leads back. That's where she was heading to go and fetch your food. So you believe that's like a staff area, maybe storage, kitchen, servants area. You're not sure if both the doors lead there or not, but you've seen them going in and out. And then this door here is the main door that leads into like the audience hall where Xanthi and the merchant princes meet with people. There are other buildings in Goldenthrone other than this, the main one. There's like smaller buildings. It's kind of like a big walled complex of buildings, kind of like a college campus more than one giant palace. So you're kind of in one of the buildings. There is the library that you research from is on the kind of in the same general area, but on the other side of the main hall is where you've been as well when you were researching. There's like a study and a library over there, and there's a bunch of like smaller like meeting rooms and side rooms kind of over in that area as well.
So that's out those double doors, like
out that way, yeah.
That way,
like across the main hall. Now, no time has passed since this happened, so I'm just describing things to you guys. It's not like you're standing there while this is happening.
I guess we're not getting our stuff.
Yeah, and so
get our own?
the claw. Sorry, I need to adjust my music volume slightly. It's too loud in my ears. Okay, there we go. The claw is just kind of like, so this like lashes out and then starts retracting. But even as it does so, you can see in the corner, it is like shadowy. So the light sources you can see are these yellow dots. They are in fact set up properly so on your character, if you're clicking on your character, anything that appears black and white technically is darkness, right?
Okay.
So that's how you can tell. So in the corner there, there is like a patch of darkness. You can kind of see a humanoid-ish figure standing in the corner there. You're not sure if it was there all along or if it just attacked as like an opportunity as she was walking by. But it's standing there and it doesn't seem to be retreating. So at this point, we should roll initiative because it's not just going to stand there and let you do anything. We'll see how fast you guys can react.
I mean, it might just stand there.
Hey. Oh, look at Aelin. Reflexes, man, like a cat. Holy Archie, she's on the ball. Wow, Quillen.
Wow. That's the best.
This is
initiative.
Blackwind is just like...
I blame myself.
I was gonna say, this is the best initiative we've ever had.
Blackwind's like leaning back in his chair, kind of like contemplating, like, God, can we get this over with?
I'm just thinking. So does that mean the food's off?
Is the food not happening then?
Where's the rum gone?
Donna Quinn.
I just
Oh.
grabbed his character.
I was gonna say, is Shun join? No.
Not yet. You're gonna have to release it from me at some point anyway, so I figured I'd just grab it and roll it while.
Oh, speaking of, and I hate to do this. Can somebody just pilot Jonah as far as rolls? I just released him too.
Sure.
Just sorry.
Once Sean pops in, I can pilot.
Sure.
I can pilot Jonas. If you want me to, Brad.
How do I?
I mean, I can do it now if you want. I'll just do it. It's fine.
How do I?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, all the characters. Gimme.
And so
Gotta get them all.
roll Jonah's initiative.
There you go.
Jonas doesn't react very quickly. Aelin, top of the round, initiative count 23. You are the first to react to this creature. Can you... yeah, technically it's... Yeah, you can see it. So let me put it on the map. It's kind of a bit indistinct, but I'll give you guys an image. That's kind of what it looks like.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Cool.
that is
Pretty
so
cute.
cool.
Tough little demoness.
Um,
It's cool art.
yeah,
very cool.
you could... Actually, to identify it, you'd need Arcana. So, I don't think Aelin's got that.
Proficient. Nope.
Alright, what do? You're the first to react?
Yeah, I sure am. I'm gonna just jump up on the table and run 40 feet towards it.
Okay.
And then as I get close, as a bonus action, I will spend a key point, activate Astral Arms. And then I'm actually going to spend 2 key points to activate the Visage as well.
Does this add a light effect to you?
No, that's Radiant Consumption.
Oh, okay.
But I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to 120 feet now.
Oh, okay. So you can make out this creature very, very much more now. So you can see, like, everybody else has like just kind of almost an indistinct kind of outline of like a humanoid made of shadow, but Aelin, you can see it more of its features. So yeah, it looks like the image I showed you, this like cloaked, almost skeletal figure that seems to be almost like partially made of shadow. So you're not sure if it's actually even a solid creature or not. Although it's solid enough when it slashed that lady.
Yeah. Right. And then I'm going to attack with the arms. I have targeted it, yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, and he's got I have to do a AoE thing for it too. For the activation. So it makes a dex save.
Succeeds.
Oh boy, he's quick. My second attack. Oh, so close. And then using the Word of the Spirit, which I get from Visage of the Astral Self, I can amplify my voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear me. And I'm going to shout.
Oh.
There's shadow creatures in Goldenthrone attacking. We're in the waiting room.
Question mark?
Yeah, and then stay there.
All right.
It's the
The
charisma
beast.
coming through.
The beast goes next. So the creature will.
I wish I had more action economy.
You see, you did a lot.
Yeah, but I wish I could have dodged or something.
Oops.
Oh, come on.
won't it let me move it? Can't. Yeah, okay. Alright, so first thing first, it kind of steps forward. As it leaves and enters kind of like the closer to the light, you guys can see more of its features. It seems to fade pretty well when it's in darkness. So as a first off, as a bonus action, it kind of like floats forward in this rapid motion and kind of just opens its arms, and from underneath its cloak, this just swirl of black like tendril like shadows kind of erupt from it in a big cone. You, Aelin, must make a strength saving throw, which I will.
I get to do that with my wisdom, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes.
Cool.
Okay, so do you? Well, just make the roll then, yourself.
Oh, it's the same.
It's the same.
Because I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient in wisdom saves, but I am in strength saves for some reason.
Oh, so right now it balances. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can roll a strength and it'll be the same.
Is your strength score higher than your wisdom score?
No, but I'm proficient in
They're
strength
equal.
saves.
They're
Because
equal
I'm proficient
the
in strength
total
saves,
bonus
but
is
not
the same.
wisdom saves.
the total's the same.
Depending on how it's written, though, you might add your proficiency bonus, but you use your wisdom modifier.
Oh, yeah.
That's
double
Good
check.
point.
Oh,
It does
yeah, I
say
see
you
what
can
you're
use your
saying.
wisdom modifier in place
Yeah.
of your strength modifier when making strength saving throws.
So okay, so you just get a plus. Whatever the difference is, you get a plus on.
Yeah, so plus 3.
So if you put +3 in your modifier box on the bottom right,
And then
Yeah.
roll the strength save.
Yeah,
are you ready?
and then do the strength save like normal. Yep.
Well, then I can do it. I can drop it on you.
Yeah.
Should add the +3. Oh, oof.
Fuck me.
So the
I
shadows
should've
kind of
used
erupt and
inspiration.
hit you. You fly back about 10 feet, slamming into the table. The table itself actually like shudders. The chairs kind of go with big blasts and kind of go tumbling and shattering across the floor. All the stuff on the table gets blown off.
Oh God, Aelin, don't break anything. They're gonna get mad at us.
Aelin, I'm gonna say you
Get
take a
that.
d6. No, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage just from hitting the table.
Yeah,
Not a big deal.
that tracks.
I almost gave you 51 wounds. 1 wound.
Just
Just instant death. So he does that as a bonus action to push you back. And
Table's my
then
only weakness.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh,
it follows you as you go flying
should've used
backwards.
that inspiration.
Yeah, we'll do there. So it'll hit the. It then says some sort of arcane words and kind of this like his eyes flare with this purplish light.
Counter spell.
You can use your reaction to identify what it's doing if you care to.
I don't.
I will. Hold on. Clarification, because Liz doesn't have any. You get your reaction at the beginning of your turn,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Then I will,
Well, that's why I said it, because you haven't gone
Yeah.
yet. So
because I haven't gone yet. So
unless you need your reaction for something else, like a shield spell before your turn.
look, if he's gonna do a third thing on a turn, that's impressive.
Oh,
And it's
Liz,
gonna
you
hit
just
me.
assume he's alone. For right
Archie's
now,
gonna-
that's all you know, so that's true.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Archie
Do I
would
see
be-
anything? Because I can see perfectly for 120 feet.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Okay.
All right, so it does this. So yeah, if you want to use your reaction, make an Arcana check. You can see if you know what it's doing.
Fuck.
Oh,
Nope.
come on.
Oof. Hang on. I wanted to use my inspiration.
That's fine. Just reroll.
Well, I succeeded anyway, so.
Yeah, but you said before.
Right, but I succeeded.
Right, but
No,
inspiration's not a reroll.
What's your point?
Are you? So
You
you're
said
not
to roll it again. I'm not going to roll it again because I already succeeded.
Oh,
so
I thought you meant you're not going to use your inspiration because
No,
you
no, no, no.
succeeded. Okay, got it. I was like, well, you don't really get that choice. No, I get it. It makes sense. Yeah, you're not going to bother re-rolling, is what you mean. Okay, so Jonah fails. Look, Gnomish, whatever worked for him. It gave him advantage. He failed anyways. Success. Blackwind failed. So you guys all failed except for Jonah.
I
No,
succeeded.
except for Aelin. I meant Aelin. Said the wrong name.
I wasted my inspiration and I succeeded.
So Jonah, Blackwind, and Quillen, you are under the effect of the fear spell. Oh, by the way, did you have plus? Quillen and Jonah should have had +2. No, Quillen has it all the time because it's on your character.
Yeah.
Jonah would have only got a 9, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I was just double checking that. There's way too many pointers here. I need to clean that up. Okay. Okay, so you're under the effect of the fear. So I mean, you don't know this, but Oh, that's why I'm lagging so much because Sean was connecting.
Do you want to release Donequin from me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just didn't know you were joining. I was like, why is Fantasy Ground Speak so laggy?
I'm so sorry.
You ruined it. No, I was kidding. Clear
Ruined
owner. Okay. So you should be able to grab your dude, Sean, now. Yeah, so the fear. So, you are frightened for the duration. While frightened, under this effect, a creature on their turn must take the dash action and move by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. If you end your turn in a location where you do not have line of sight to the creature, you can then make a saving throw to break the effect. Otherwise, it lasts. So you have to run away till you can't see it, and that's when you get to start making saves. Otherwise, you're considered frightened. And you have to use your action to dash.
What if that sucks and we don't want?
That's too bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he kind of looms over Aelin. Aelin's just like stoic in the face of this creature, closest to it. The three of you behind her are just like, oh fuck.
See you.
Then on initiative count 20, right before Archie's turn.
Damn it!
There is kind of some screaming sounds. You hear screams. There's like a clattering of dishes coming from somewhere on the other side of this door. You hear several voices screaming in terror. You also hear what sounds like guards shouting. And then there's a thump, and this door to your north kind of shudders like something hit it. And the lights kind of flicker low again, just temporarily before flaring back up. And while they're low, you hear a voice that's coming from out this door, somewhere in the main hall. Female voice, and it says, "Artis Kimber, show yourself, or everyone here dies." You recognize the voice as Xandala's.
Oh, what a fucking...
Archie, it's your turn. Something in the room, stuff happening in all three directions.
Yeah.
Man, this guy, he just...
Do I know anything about this creature?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Xandala?
I know all I need to know about Xandala.
Yeah, you now that you've got a good look at it, you and seeing kind of some of the things it can do, you do know about this creature, at least somewhat. In fact, you've come across it in some of your research before. This is a shadow beast. Contrary to its looks, this creature is actually a fey creature. It is not undead or demon, or even regardless of what it looks like. It is a fey creature. It is an amorphous incorporeal fey creature, so it can squeeze through small openings and move through solid objects, but it can't stay within solid objects, so it can pass through temporarily. So it's not a fully incorporeal creature, just as it moves it can. You do know with a 22, you don't know if it has any specific weaknesses, but you do know its strengths. So obviously it can cast fear. It can do that just innately, limited amount of times. You're not sure exactly how much. It also has the ability, similar to like poltergeists, to use telekinesis. So it can pick up to 1,000 pounds and just toss shit around if it needs to. As per the spells, fear and telekinesis. You do know one of its strengths is it does resist magic. So it's an advantage in all saving throws against spells and magical effects. However, it is sensitive. You don't know that. Multi-attack. It has vicious bites and claw attacks. This thing is dangerous as shit as far as like its physical ability to just wreak havoc. And it can control shadows to a limited degree to manipulate objects and other creatures, as it kind of did with Aelin. And that's pretty much it. It might have weaknesses, but you're not aware of them.
Sensitive.
That sounds like a dick.
Yes,
Not weak
it
to force
does.
damage.
Tell me, looks fat in those pants.
The one other thing that you would know of, that's on the mechanical side, all that information. Lore-wise, you know that these creatures are called from the void, typically shaped through shadow magic and the Shadowfell. And you also know that they, for some reason, the motivations of the creatures are a bit inscrutable, but they despise light and anything that reminds them of light. And they hate the past in general, and anything that reminds them of the past. And they're seldom found in groups, so they don't usually travel in packs, which is probably a good thing. Because they're kind of inscrutable and cryptic, even though they can speak and understand various languages, they don't often make any sense when they do talk. So, yeah. What do you do?
Oh my god.
So that's probably too much. You wouldn't be able to convey all of that to the party, but
No, I would
that's what you
probably, I'd probably, quickly just be like, fey creature, strong versus magic, and deadly claws, hates light. Those 4
as the
points.
claws are like inches from Aelin's face.
It's like, uh-oh.
As Aelin's
Those are the dangerous.
Okay, I am going to... Okay, we're going to try this first. 15, 20, 25. Oh, I hate this. I'm going to pop up here and tap Aelin on the shoulder and give him protection from evil and good.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that works for Fae, doesn't it?
yes, it does.
Celestial's Fae. It's like it's really badly named. It should really be called Protection from Extraplanar or something like that. Extraplanar Ward, something like that.
And then I will
Undeads aren't.
step back 1.
Negative plane.
That's true.
So that's my...
Technically
And then-
undead from the Shadowfell. Technically.
And then I'm going to tell Gerald to get up beside me and protect me. Hit punch it if anything comes near.
Okay.
So I can't. But yeah, just like direct him to my between me and the door.
One quick thing, Liz.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it changes your decision, but protection from evil and good also immediately ends fear, because it makes you immune to fear. 3 of your other party members are feared and panicked right now.
Oh, then Archie would know that.
I only meant that I wanted to give you the opportunity.
No,
You could basically
I
it
appreciate
doesn't
that.
it doesn't remove the fear, but it does suppress it for the duration. So if you lose concentration while the fear
Okay.
effect is still active, technically it's still on them, but they're immune for the duration of the protection. So if
Okay,
that makes a difference to what you would do.
Yeah, because we would. Oh, I hope you did the same as you did yesterday, but she doesn't know. Instead of going up, she would actually pop back around and she would cast it on Quillen instead. Sorry, Andre. Don't die.
Fine.
Because
Just remember this choice.
yeah, because her and Quillen had a conversation yesterday where he was like, I can cast protection from evil and good, and she's like, hey, I can too. So we'll see if the paladin kept it. But that's where I am. I would tell Gerald to go and help Aelin.
Okay.
So he would draw. I don't know if he would interpret that as probably a double move to get beside him.
Yeah, probably. He'd do his best to get there.
Yeah,
So.
to get there.
Okay.
And that's me.
That's you.
So...
Okay. So he'll
Gerald.
run up next to the beast, and
Honk,
unfortunately it's
honk.
out of his movement range, but that's what he does then.
He's harrying.
So Quillen, at the end of your turn, because you're currently immune to it, you will get a saving throw to end the effect entirely as well. Because you're not under the effect of the fear, but the fear spell's still on you technically. You're just immune to the effect as long as Protection of Evil is on you. Because if Protection of Evil drops first, it'll immediately kick back in.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what's the difference? I don't
Yeah.
Because I'm
understand.
concentrating.
Yes,
She's
right?
yes,
concentrating. Yeah.
I get you now. Okay. Well, I am gonna, kind of shake my head, look at Archie, and be like, "Good call." And I will quickly place my hand on Jonah's shoulder. Do the same move. I will cast Protection from Evil and Good on Jonah. I mean, I definitely would rather place it on Blackwind, but
You'd have to get across the table.
Well, he's only
You
10
could.
feet away.
You don't. You
It's-
would just hover, fly over. So you
Actually,
wouldn't
you
get.
know what? Fuck it. I'm going to hop up on the table. Boom. And I will cast it on Blackwind.
Especially since we're piloting Jonah.
And
I don't want to.
I know that Blackwind is going to be up in the creature's face, and will have a better use of being protected.
Yeah.
And then with my last 15 feet.
Oh wow, with
I'm-
Quillen you can really see the differences in lighting, just because you have no dark vision. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, it's very dramatic when I look at Brad's screen. I'm like, why is that's really
Yeah, and then
different from mine.
And I will use the last 15 feet of my flying movement and fly over.
Except the light is above the plant, so it shouldn't be blocking the light from it, so I just fixed that. Anyways.
I was curious about that. That seemed a bit odd.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if Aelin dies, Archie's going to throw herself off of the cliffs.
I only have one bonus action, but it's not worth using now, so that's my turn.
Alright. Donaquin. So I don't Sean, did you hear the full description of what's going on as far as what you heard from the other rooms?
Yeah, like I say, all that stuff with the
Okay, just
I heard all that stuff. Do we want to worry all that stuff, guys? Awesome, about the other rooms or just this right now? Because, like I say, we don't know what's in the rooms to the left and things like that with the screens and things. Obviously, I don't want to go to the ones on the right. Obviously.
So Xandala, we know Xandala's to the right. That's where it came from. The sounds. North of us is where we would have gone in to meet the trade. Met the trade prince. Okay, and then the left. Okay.
Yeah, something at the door at the front and things like that.
It's when the guards were shouting. Could we tell direction? Was it to the left?
From the
It was
north.
north.
I think. I just wasn't sure if we wanted to
Something
do
hit
anything
against
else
the
or just
door.
worry about this shadow beast first.
I don't know.
Because we could obviously we want to save the other people, but we want to make sure we don't die.
Well, you could see about saving the person that got attacked in here. Surface.
Like, up towards the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her body is right here. Actually, no, her body's not right there. Her body is like strewn out across the floor because it blasted everything in a cone in front of it away from itself. So her body went tumbling across the floor, leaving bloody streaks. She does not look alive. In your quick estimation, that would have been a lethal blow to an old woman like her.
Never mind then.
Okay.
Poor
Well,
lady.
Like it eviscerated her across, like, yeah.
I'm not sure what I can do against the shadow.
Did Quillen get a save against the fear at the end of his turn?
Oh, yeah, he should have. Yeah, roll a wisdom save, Quillen.
He's away. Oh, I just wanted to double check. He'll do it when he gets
God
back.
damn it. I'll do it for him. It's fine. He failed. Okay. Sorry, go ahead, John.
I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Like I said, I kind of want to see what's going on in the side room also over here. But like I said, I will walk up here. Anybody up there also affected by anything right now?
Jonah's under the effect of a fear spell. Otherwise, no.
Okay, I will touch Witcher. I'll put my hand also on Joe so I can cast resistance
Okay.
on him. So that all stuff once for this way you can roll D4 also and add it to it.
Nice.
Okay.
As well, I'll do that. So I'll go up there and then I don't want to open the door until I can move. So I'll just move over. Okay, I'll just move over to the door until I can listen to the door for now. I'm not going to open it or anything at the moment.
Okay. Give me a quick perception check.
Can't find it.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you can hear through the, so there's still like this residual clattering of like pots and pans or something that's been like skittering across the floor. But you do hear, in addition to like the general like ruckus going on in there, whatever's causing it, you do hear a kind of a low, it almost sounds like whispering, like a multitude of creatures whispering. Just, you can't understand what they're saying or if they're even saying anything, but it's just like this kind of just an undertone, just barely underneath it, all the ruckus.
Does this door open towards me or away from me?
This door opens outwards. It's designed so if you were carrying a big tray, you could back into it to get into the other room. So it opens your way.
Opens my way? Okay. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Jonah is under the effect of the fear spell. He must dash to get out of line of sight with the shadow beast. He can't move towards it, so he has two options. He either runs and tries to jump out the window, which I think he wouldn't do because he'd have to like jump through the window. Or he's gonna try to rush past Donaquin through that door.
Would dropping down break the line of sight if he went prone behind the table?
Well, he can't do that.
Well, he can't do that because the only action he could take is to dash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a compulsion.
Usually it's part of movement, so I
yeah,
wasn't sure.
he must dash, so you can't dash while prone, so you couldn't drop prone. At
Okay.
the end of his movement, technically, maybe he could drop prone, but he has to do a full dash first, so...
Yeah, then he's going through the door that Donaquin.
Well, he's gonna try. He's gonna
He's
run
gonna
up
try. I'm taking up all the space.
He's gonna try to... I'm gonna give him... Because are you... So you're standing in the doorway. Would you attempt to resist him getting by you?
I would if I see him until like that. Like I would, because I would know until like that he's under the fear effect, whatever, right? So.
Okay, so just do an opposed strength and see if he can get past you and through the door.
My strength is superior.
A strength check?
Yeah, just a opposed strength check. Oh my god. Run! So Jonah just runs over. He's like, no! Let me out! Let me out! Runs over into the corner and then just like drops prone and kind of cowers in the corner.
Stop it, Jordan. Stop it.
Blackwind.
Howdy ho. I'll put a mark on the creature. And just like a show. Here, 10, 20, 30. Yeah.
Can you make it there without triggering an attack of opportunity?
If maybe not.
No. Well, you could make it to the square below if you move through Quillen, but moving through allies is double movement. So you could make
Yeah,
it one square lower if that's okay.
I'll go one square lower then.
Otherwise, you'd have to like move here and then diagonal, and that would trigger it, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Does Jonah get a save against the fear or no?
No, because he's not out of line of sight.
Okay, I wasn't sure if him being prone with the table would break it.
No.
Big creature, gotcha. Yeah, Camp Blackwind.
He succeeds on the concentration for fear.
Freaking these damage rolls from Blackwind are just
Maximum
not
damage.
insane. They're always like almost like maximum. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you
Now
had to
you-
say something.
Oh,
You had to say
sorry,
something.
sorry.
Every time.
You almost rolled snake eyes there now.
Blackwind Bane.
It's crazy. They're almost always minimum.
That would be my turn.
All right, Aelin.
I'm just gonna try and punch him.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Double threes.
Ugh.
Sounds about right.
Ugh.
If there's one thing in this campaign,
Oh, also Blackwind, make a wisdom saving throw with +2 because you're next to Quillen to get rid of the fear effect that's on you. I know you're immune to it right now, but still.
wisdom save. Oh, that was almost a
No.
natural 20.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's still
funny.
on you technically. All right. Anything else, Andre?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a bonus action to dodge.
Okay.
Spend a key point. And that'll be my turn.
It mutters something to you, in a raspy voice.
I hope it's in giant. Nope.
It's like, shucks.
And then it
I
lays
look like I
into.
can understand what you're saying.
Oh, Oh, why didn't it roll? It didn't roll a reroll for his thing. I'll roll it myself then. Did not recharge. His shadow push thing did. He's got a. It's supposed to recharge on a 5 or a 6, but it did not auto roll it for some reason. Or is this just something he can do? No, it says recharge. Okay. Anyways, didn't do it, so I did it, and it didn't recharge. So he has no bonus action. He will just lay into you with his. He'll start with his claws and see how that goes. So he attacks you, Aelin. Why do I have advantage? Oh, you're dodging.
You have disadvantage.
You
Dodge.
should have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dodge out of the way. Automatic miss. Claw number 2. Miss.
Dodge is so good. So good.
Smart is this thing?
I remind you of your past or something.
Oh, that's a good point. You're glowing with you're using like lighty stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean the arms. It's not like it's not an actual light effect, but the arms are glowy and my eyes are glowing.
Yeah. It'll just stay on you. It'll bite at you. Nice. Good old dodge.
Neither of
Hell
us
yeah.
can hit each other. I'll take it.
Archie, before it's your turn, there on initiative count 20, there is a terrified scream from the other room, and then a cry of pain, and then you hear shortly thereafter you hear what sounds like it's almost like a rattling sound, almost like a rattlesnake like tail. It's kind of like just. You're not sure what that is. From the north, there are sounds of men yelling in Charlton that seem to be. You don't know who it is, but one of them seems to be shouting something along the lines of protect the nobles, stand fast, men. Over on the right here, there's kind of a from underneath the door. There's what looks to be kind of a. It's almost like a flash of light, but it's shadow. It kind of creeps under the door a little bit. You see like a black kind of tendril of shadow kind of like creep upwards, and then it kind of like retreats back under the door. It's your turn.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to screams. Anyway, I'm gonna hit it with a level 1 magic missile.
Nice.
Try to break that fear.
Yeah.
No. Dos. Tres.
Nope.
Cool. I'm gonna tell Gerald to punch it. And 30. I'm gonna go here and try and impose myself between Jonah and the window. Would it be here or the one? Oh, yeah, there's a chair over there, so yeah, that's my turn. And then Gerald's gonna punch it, or try to. Get it, Gerald. You're strong.
Got him.
Nice.
Go, Gerald, go.
Dig it. And that's it.
Jerky
More damage than I've done to it in 2 turns.
Gerald.
Quillen.
All right. Okay, first question. Did we get any sort of sense from the assistant person which direction Xanthi was in?
North.
North?
We know it's north.
We know it's north.
Yep.
Okay. Not sure that changes anything I'm going to do, but
Good to know.
yeah. Okay, I would like to come over here. I want to be next to Aelin. And I'm going to attack this. Well, first, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my Channel Divinity Legendary Strike.
Nice.
Wish Gerald had that.
Wish I had that.
And then I will attack Yes.
There's something about this part of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in like a sinkhole or something.
Better?
Yeah.
And I will level 1 Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Try out that radiant. Don't like light.
Eh.
This guy's concentration rolls are nuts. Slam into it. He doesn't. He kind of shrinks back and like whips towards you when you divine smite him, but he doesn't seem to take extra damage from it or anything. But it does seem to piss him off mightily.
He's not.
That's what you want.
He's not undead, so he wouldn't have taken the extra D8, right?
Correct.
He's not undead. It's fake.
I was want to make totally sure that only undead. Yeah, undead or fiend, not
Fiend.
fey. Okay.
Yeah.
You get a save?
Oh, and then
Wisdom
yeah,
save.
Wisdom save. You failed it last turn. I rolled a 9 for you. Hey, that's enough. Okay, so the fear effect is off of you. Oops, I put the fear concentration effect on you instead of the frightened effect. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Donaquin.
With the fear factor on stuff on Jonah, do I know that he's just going to continually run away and stuff like that on stuff? If
Yeah, he's well, you don't. You could surmise, you can tell that he's under an effect.
yeah,
For sure, like he's supernaturally frightened. So yeah, he seems to be doing his best to get away from it as best as he can.
okay. Lesser restoration doesn't do anything for that, does it? That particular one?
I don't
just
know.
like-
What is
Isn't it just like paralyzed and poisoned and stuff? Gonna be, I don't know.
lesser blind, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned, or one disease. So no, it wouldn't end fear.
Okay. Knowing that Jonah wants to, would I be able to think that he would try going through the door again, or would he try going somewhere else?
Make an insight
Do
check.
I know?
Make an
Make a
insight
what?
check. Make an insight check. While you're not certain, you do feel like he's trying to get like out of the room. So yes, he probably would try to attempt to go through the door, but maybe the window. Archie's kind of like blocking the closest window, and but yeah, he may try to run out the door again.
On my way. I am going to move up there. I'll move up 10. I will attack the Shadow Beast and stuff with Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Do I have it clicked?
Remember, oh no, carry on. Wait, Thorn Whip is an attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So just remember the -2 for attacking into melee.
Oh, okay. I'll put that on.
That's a hit anyways.
Nice.
nice.
Got him, and succeeds on the fear, or on the concentration. So you pull him 10 feet? Is that right?
Yes.
What happens if people are in the way? I guess it's magic, you just
It's a
pull it.
whole thing, right? So I don't think it matters.
But he's incorporeal.
He can't. Is he always incorporeal, or can
No,
he be?
he can be incorporeal to pass through.
He wouldn't have the -2 because it's a melee spell attack.
Oh, right. I always think because it's range, but you're right. It's an extremely high range melee attack. Anyways, doesn't matter. You hit him. So it's magic. It pulls him and just reels him in. It's forced movement, so it doesn't cause opportunity attacks.
Okay, and then I move back to the door and all that stuff and block it in case Jonah's coming through.
Okay. All right. Jonah just curls into a little ball, pressing himself against the corner of the room. He seems unable to take even a single step into either of the squares beside him, because that would get him closer to the Shadow Beast. He's literally the farthest he can go and can't move closer. So he's stuck. He's literally stuck in that corner now. He can't, even if it means he could get through the door, he can't move north or west without getting closer to the Shadow Beast, so he's stuck. So that's his whole turn. So now you know for sure, Sean, that he's not going to run towards that door.
Unless the Shadow Beast moves.
Yeah, but the Shadow Beast would have to move like down here.
Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if it came up all the way over to the
Yeah.
wall, if it did, then Jonah could run the other way.
Yeah, he could
If he
run
went
this
all-
way. Yeah.
When
But it
does he
would
get
have
to
to
save
be-
for it? When does he get to save against the fear?
He only gets a save if he can't see the source of his fear.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, it actually probably would have been better if he had been able to get out, because then he would have been out of line of sight.
Maybe.
And into whatever's in the other room.
Well, yeah, exactly. We don't know what's on the other side, but that's where I would have gone, had I not been protected.
Black Quinn's like, I'll just kill it and deal with the problem.
Yeah,
Lead us to.
pretty much.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm batting 500. Do I get the impression that it has a long reach, or is it just kind of arm reach?
It doesn't seem to. It just looks like a normal medium-sized creature.
Okay, I'll see what happens if I back up 5 feet.
Nothing.
Death blow.
Instant kill.
Insta kill.
All right, I'm trying the staff instead this time. So I'm still targeting.
Staff must
A
be
little better.
Can't break his concentration. Oh! Oh no!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yay!
Jonah's
I
no
did
longer
something,
feared.
guys.
Keep bonking him on the nose enough times.
Do I get a sense that after Quillen's attacks, this thing is more angry at him, or is it still pretty focused on me?
Well, now that you've hit it, and he's not next to Quillen, he's looking towards the group of you to the north and angrily.
He hates us. You all equally.
Reminds you of the people that used to circle beat him in the past.
Yeah. This reminds me of last turn when you hit me. Oh wait, you missed me last turn. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I missed you most turns.
But not this time.
I'm going to spend another key point and dodge again.
Okay.
Good call.
I'm gonna shout because I forgot to last time. Fucking artist isn't here, you stupid child.
And
Nice.
that's 600 still? Does
Yeah.
everybody still hear you?
Everybody in 600 feet hears that.
Nice.
Boom. This booming voice.
I love the condensation, the disappointment.
All right.
Condensation.
It is raining outside though.
Oh god.
Yeah, the creature is still gonna attack you, Aelin.
Oh,
Actually,
I should have cast light on Gerald and then left.
oh,
Gerald.
He didn't get his shadow push back. Aw, that's too bad. Okay, he'll start with some claws. Ree. Miss. What's your AC?
17.
Oh, 17. Okay. I was like, am I just missing you? Do you have a 14? No. because I've rolled
No, that's-
13 like
Yeah,
3 attacks in a
3
row.
attacks and 13.
The 14 AC is me.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad missing on 13s. Oh my god, I can't roll. Can't roll. Okay, it's good for
I'm
you.
okay with that. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah.
barely.
Shield.
You can't do that.
Moment.
Counter
Oh, I
spell.
didn't roll very good. You take,
I will use my. I'm going to use my reaction to intercept that.
Oh.
What?
how does that work?
Because Aelin is within 5 feet of me. It's my fighting style.
Like, what does it do?
Yeah,
He's used it once.
I'm going to roll 6 plus 3, so he takes no damage.
Oh.
It's
So you basically
1d10.
reached around and
Just
I
a
should
shield
put my
drops
shield
down
right
in front of me.
I shield you.
It
does
worked.
So it just reduces damage, or do you take the damage instead?
It reduces the
Reduces
damage.
Nice.
uses your reaction to
Oh.
reduce it by the amount you
Yes.
roll plus your
Nice,
thing.
nice.
An actual
1d10 plus
tanking fighting style.
proficiency. Yeah.
That's
Really good.
awesome. That's good.
Oh, I should have gone telekinesis and just like thrown you with the force of 1,000 suns into the wall.
Back through the
Wow, that's a
doors.
lot of-
Well, you did.
As Quillen breaks through the doors and all the guards are like, kill him!
Should have used telekinesis. I shouldn't have attacked. I should have been smarter. No. Okay. Archie's turn. So, before your turn, you should count 20. There is another scream. Prefaced by sounds like a woman's voice in Chelton, just near the other side of the door here. She's just kind of like shouting. She's like, no, ah! And then a little bit of blood kind of pools out under the door at your feet, Donovan.
Awesome.
On the other side of this door here, a female voice sounds a bit farther away, actually, than it did before, and says, "Oh, Aelin, is that you? Well, this should be fun. You've met my pet Summerwise, right? Summerwise, fetch his skull." And from the north, you hear
Kill the shit out of her pseudo dragon.
Yep.
you hear a scream that sounds like potentially a guard meeting his demise to the north. Archie, what do you do?
I hate her. I hate her so much. Bring on the dragon. I'm gonna just throw a firebolt at this shadow creature. -2. You. So nothing. I do nothing. Gerald, punch it. And I'm actually going to wrap around this way.
Oh,
I
Archie.
should have done
Archie.
something else.
One last thing, actually. Can you give me a quick perception check as you're
Oh,
running that way?
I sure can.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you're running, you happen to just catch this out of the corner of your eye out the window. That rain seems to be turning to snow.
He is here. God damn it. Aelin,
I
you
mean-
lied.
I expected he was here.
Do you yell that? I mean, he might be here.
Oh, you said artist. Oh.
My bad.
My bad.
And I don't know if you
Yeah, he's probably
I don't know
here.
if you're paying attention to how cool this is, but I just turned the rain into snow
Oh
outside.
wow.
Yeah.
Look at
That's pretty great.
you.
Thanks.
Archie, we just noticed it. She's like, oh shit. And then that's everything she's got. Because I need some bonus actions, man. Gerald, why?
He tried his best. Just leave him alone. Quillen.
I did nothing my whole turn.
How you
Hey,
perceive?
that sounds familiar.
Sucks.
You noticed that it was snowing.
Yeah, it's true.
Come up right next to my buddy Aelin. Smack-a-doo.
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 Oh,
Oh.
I figured Action Economy would have you guys killing this thing way faster.
Ah.
Okay, got
Well,
him.
yeah, you're right.
It's
We
like
should.
4 rounds
but we
later.
we can't fucking roll.
We spent a whole
above-
round
I was doing good
where he
damage
took,
until
like,
I got
4
jinxed.
damage.
Yeah, yeah.
I will define smite.
Boom! That's pretty good. Well, it's okay. 12.
No, it's not. It's kind of low. 3 die 8. Yeah. Okay. Well, slowly but surely, I'd love to, get into one of these other rooms where people are dying around us.
Donaquin.
What? I want to shapeshift into something.
Ooh. Okay. What do you want to shapeshift into?
T-Rex.
That's a good thing to shapeshift.
You can't turn into a T-Rex yet.
Mini.
I cannot turn into a T-Rex yet. No. But I couldn't. I will turn into a terror bird, Corey.
A terror bird?
Terror bird.
Terror?
You terrorize?
That's terrifying. Alright.
Oh.
A lord of terror in the air.
What's your initiative? 11?
Ooh. A big bird.
That give you the stat block, right?
It does.
So you are now the terror bird. I'm
Sweet.
gonna keep your token as close as I can so your line of sight still works.
Okay.
But technically it's standing where you're standing, but you
And
transform
that was
into
really
this,
blocked.
yeah, you transform into this giant green feathered ostrich looking creature.
Okay. That's all I can do on my turn.
Yep. It's the terror bird's turn. Oh wait, that's Sean. Jonah is no longer feared because you finally broke his concentration.
So you'll probably stand up.
He stands up.
My best guess is he'd throw a firebolt at the dude. But I don't know, what do you guys think?
Jonah says, "Oh look, it's snowing," and then fires a firebolt.
You're right, he would say that.
His passive's higher.
Yep.
Aww.
A lot of 3s tonight.
I need to
A lot of
stop
3s.
rolling.
Jonah
Threes are
feels
wild.
like he did nothing. I don't know.
Jonah's shaking off the fear.
Blackwind, finish him. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Please?
so the voice of fucking what's her face came from the
Xandala.
north, right?
Nope.
From the
Xandala from the east.
From the east.
And it's getting further away.
Yeah.
Trade
It sounds like
princess.
she's further away than she was before.
I just fucking throw open the door. I'm like, we got this. Oh, these doors are closed too.
Whoops. There we go.
Oh yeah, I cast light with my ring.
Oh sure. Let me put the light spell on you.
Oh, take a 10 foot. 5.
So
I want to see what's
moving
in
into the hallway, you can see to the north a very, very long hallway. There's a secondary entrance to the audience chamber up there, and then this hallway here and further to the north. Well, actually, you would probably know this. You've been in this building before. So can you see that door at the far end? Yeah, you can. The door at the far end is a washroom. This hallway here, leads to a series of smaller, like meeting rooms, as well as there's probably like a half dozen down another hallway of small meeting rooms and like sleeping quarters, where people can actually stay if they're guests of Goldenthrone. This door right to your right leads into the actual main hall, and this is just like a coat room essentially to the south. You don't see any guards nor civilians, although you will see that you won't see it on the map. Right here, just kind of sticking out past the corner, you do see what looks to be a guard face down, his sword kind of like, or his like spear like weapon, kind of like on the ground in front of him. He does not seem to be moving,
Those are...
but you don't see any other hostiles.
So there's my move action, and then double move. And I will use bonus action to put tireless on myself.
Okay.
Tireless, there it is. Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
What's your passive? 16.
16.
Now that you're close enough and the bright light of the ring kind of illuminates the body, you don't see any visible wounds or anything on the body, and the body's skin seems like shriveled, like almost as if he like aged very quickly and died. Like it looks like he's almost like mummified.
Guys, did Blackwind just leave? I'm just gonna keep attacking.
Hey.
Also, can anybody understand what this thing is saying?
Oh my god, the damage. One. Got him. Oh.
Critical.
Is that it? Or
No, I'm fucking burning through key points doing nothing but surviving. So I'm just gonna move to the north doors.
Okay, you'll take the opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay. The creature will lash at you with a claw. So you don't have protection or dodge or anything. This is just a straight roll.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
And am I able to open them or like are they
yeah,
blocked or anything?
You can use object interaction as part of your move. So you want to open the door?
Yeah, can I?
The door opens into a large hall.
Oh god, this place is huge. I forgot we've been here before.
Wait a minute.
There you see there is a dead body right here. It looks like a guard. And then you will see, I don't know if can you see that guy? Maybe not.
Yep. Guard. City watch. Shadow Beast.
Shadow Beast.
That Shadow Beast seems to be slightly wounded.
Shadow Beast. Shadow Beast. protect the nobles.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, so you see this. See, what is that? Oh,
I
that's
just
there's
knew where
your
the
mark.
body was. Yeah.
That's not good when the DM says that.
What is that?
Oh, this
Wait, a
this shouldn't
dragon
be.
can fit in there?
That shouldn't be closed. Sorry, you should be able to see beyond those plants. They're not that big. So you can see. Actually, this one would be. By now, would be here. You can see that there seems to be smaller, like, shadows flitting around on the floor that are taking the opportunity to strike at one guard here, and another guard, and the city watch captain that you've probably seen this guy before around here. Seems to be fighting another shadow beast up there, and you can see 3 nobles that they're apparently triplets. No, just kidding. Three noblemen. They just look like maybe wealthy merchants or something. You don't recognize any of them. Standing near the back, and beyond, you also see Xanthi back there as well, kind of trying to stay back behind the guards. You do also see another shadow over here. Doesn't look like anything's noticed, but it seems to be kind of just like at the edge of the light near the doorway here. You're not sure what it's doing over there, but
Bad shit up here too, guys. And I'm gonna yell not with the 600 feet, just with my normal yelling voice. And just, Blackwind, I don't know if there's anything important over there, but we should probably try and protect Xanthi. And that was in 2025. Let's see, how far away am I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, I'm gonna move 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm gonna move the rest of my movement in.
okay. Yeah, and then of course you could see out beyond the windows. There is another door here. You're not sure where this door leads. Because I don't think you would have ever been past there, but all right. Shadow Beast still alive down here. Rasps something.
Gerald.
That's what goes back through my head on stuff whenever you give it like a command. It goes, Gerald. Gerald.
Yep.
Because
Gerald?
he can't talk. I've just determined that he just says Gerald.
Just says Gerald. Yeah.
But I like to imagine that as he levels up, he gets more sophisticated at saying it. It's like a level 20.
Gerald?
Gerald.
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 Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
hit!
counterspell.
With a disadvantage? Fuck.
Yeah. Quillen takes 19 points
Oh!
slashing damage. Maintains his concentration on his protection spell.
Good lord.
Creature attacks again. Missing.
There we go.
And then goes in for a bite. Missed that one as
There
well.
we go.
As you can, so you probably parse out how much damage this thing's capable of in a round.
Yeah. I mean, these things are, they were one-shotting NPCs, so
Yeah.
probably implied that they're dangerous.
Battle continues in the other room. Archie.
In response to Aelin asking if anybody understands them, I'd be like, I technically understand the language, but they're speaking kind of a little crazy. I don't have time to parse it right now. I'm just gonna shoot it with a firebolt, hopefully doing more than
Oh, fuck.
a 2 this time. Come on,
I meant to warn
please.
Blackwind
You
about the
did
Cinder
it!
Dragon.
Minimum damage.
Well,
No?
Nice.
Average damage, 10.
average, middle of the road.
Better than 0.
Yeah.
30. Just run up here and just like see what I can see down the Oh, the doors
yeah,
are closed across.
you don't have an... Yeah, the doors are closed across. You don't have an angle on Blackwinch. You're not sure how far
Sure.
he went.
Okay. That's my mood. That's my action. I've got no bonus actions. I really need something on bonus action, man. Gerald punch.
Gerald.
I guess Gerald kind of is my bonus action. That's
Yeah.
kind of
Pretty much.
It's like an extra attack mode.
Yeah.
Gerald.
Missed.
Gerald.
buddy.
What makes you mad at the world, Gerald?
Gerald.
Gerald. Gerald.
Gerald.
All right. Gonna freaking. I'm getting angry now that I've got through my awesome protection and defenses, and I'm just gonna scream in this thing's face. But I'm a bird, so it's just like.
I just cleaned this armor.
And as I'm just right at this his stupid tusky face.
It worked! Is it enough? No.
Please.
Oh.
No, why? I risked it for the biscuit. I wanted to see if I could get a crit.
That's all right. Bird Donoquin's got this.
Berdonic.
Donovan just flies out the window and leaves.
I don't know, that bird doesn't look like it can fly.
Also doesn't look like it can fit through the window.
Just fucks off through the wall.
Breaks in between the two.
I didn't
Qu-
realize
Quillen,
that
are
you
you-
can't fly.
Are you running? I mean, it doesn't have its reaction. He uses it.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm-
got it back.
That's true.
Yeah.
It had a turn after that. Never mind.
It has disadvantage on me.
Yeah,
Yes.
because of your protection, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly it quick. The other
Leave it to
room,
Gerald.
'cause I'm with.
Gerald.
I agree with Aelin. I am paranoid about
You want to protect her?
them killing Xanthi. And that's it.
Battle continues back and forth between the group. The city watch.
Does it not? Sorry. Does it not take an attack of opportunity against me?
Oh yeah. Good call. Of course it does.
Why? Why would you?
I'd rather it use up its reaction on
Of
me.
course it does. Critical hit. No, I missed you.
Nice.
There's always that 1 in 400 chance they roll a crit with disadvantage, right? Yeah, the guard on the left manages to kill one of the shades, but the other one does him in moments later. He collapses to the
No,
ground.
guard.
One more payment. Rep.
After killing him, it sweeps across the floor, just kind of like glides across the floor like a 2D image over, and then stands up where the other guard is there.
Oh, creepy.
The captain kind of gets a little bit of a hit in on the Shadow Beast, but the Shadow Beast retaliates, and the captain kind of staggers and nearly goes down, but he's still standing his ground. Just skip through the actual. I'm not doing the actual rolls. The nobles just kind of like cower back against the back wall. One of them seems brave enough to pull out a dagger and like kind of stands in front of Xanthi.
Aw.
Donoquin, it's your turn. Well, technically, it's the Terror Bird's turn.
Hey, kiddo. I'm just going to let out what you allow and which run directly at the Shadow Beast.
Nice.
Right on top of the table.
Boom. Nice. Oh, why'd you get advantage?
As a terror bird on stuff, if I run, if there's an ally within 5 feet, I get what you got advantage on stuff
Oh,
on it.
pack tactics.
Nice.
Yeah, pack tactics.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, those
Oh!
damage rolls so bad. Wow. It only gets one attack as well, doesn't it? Ah,
It does.
one big attack. 3 dice 6 is a big attack, but sorry, dude.
That's okay. It used its reaction and stuff like that on stuff to attack Quillen, right?
It did, yep.
How much more movement do I have?
I think this thing's got 50, doesn't it?
It's
Yeah,
got
that's-
50 altogether. I just don't know how far I moved.
Oh, you would have been 5, 10, 15, 20. So you still got 30 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet on stuff up north.
2, 3, 4, 5. Like here? 6?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Ah! All these fucking birds.
Shut
Just
the
like-
doors.
Plates and the creature just like gives a frustrated look as this bird rushes past and claws at him. Keeps going.
Barely doing anything.
I guess Jonah will probably move over towards you and then toss a firebolt.
Okay. Oh my god.
I would
Come on,
assume.
crit.
I don't know if he's got spells, but I don't know if he'd use them at this juncture. So
I think not yet. Hearing like everything that's happening, my gut tells me he'd hold him for a little bit.
oh my
What did I
goodness,
say?
That's why.
Crit, baby.
John saves the day.
Yes.
I changed his dice to the color of his raptor.
Ah.
The shadow beast lets out a last cry as it's consumed in flames, leaving just like a few charred ashes on the ground. The body's just completely consumed and it's gone. The lights in the room get slightly brighter when it dies. Not enough to affect vision, but just slightly brighter. Alright. This living shade slides over to you, Aelin, and on the ground, and reaches up to touch you.
Don't.
Stop.
Stop.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I don't even understand how you work.
the second one will hit.
I'm just not far enough. Oh.
I'm too fast.
Oh.
Ugh.
No!
Don't mock that. It could be other effects.
I
Okay.
know, I know.
You are playing with fate.
That's it.
I mean, a guard killed one. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
That's it. 2 damage.
Okay.
Icy cold damage. Ooh.
Ooh,
So it's good for muscles.
Yeah, it kind of soothes your.
Oh, I
Blackwind,
feel
you're in the
great.
hall. What do you do?
I continue. 15, 20. Whoop.
All right. Well, why is it? What is happening?
Huh?
I guess I should have
What?
waited till you're finished.
I went
Sorry.
really laggy.
No, it's because I approved the movement while you were still trying to move. I accidentally clicked it too fast. Just pause there. I know you've got a bit more movement, but you can see a very long hallway. Why is? Apparently, there's a big unlit
Dark
patch
spot.
right there because there's no light there.
Somebody didn't light the candle.
But you will see. Down at the far end, standing over what looks to be like a half dozen corpses, guards and commoners, that all seem to be just desiccated. You come around the corner, and this very tall, like 7 foot tall, very thin, shadowy creature is kind of standing over all these other creatures, and it just kind of like turns its head slightly towards you, and all you see is these two like bright blue kind of like pinpricks underneath this hood. No other features.
Man.
Staring down at you. You also see at the very far end of the hallway, past this like patch of darkness, you do see a door there that seems to be completely coated in ice.
Oh.
Barriered. Okay.
Yeah, so that was part of you. So continue. What do you do?
Let's see. That's like a long ways.
Mhm.
That was 20, 25, and then
I guess those are green eyes, but that's the picture.
Creepy.
and I'll open that door
That's terrifying.
as soon as I move over to it.
I'm trying, Ryan.
His eyes were green, Corey.
I know, it looked blue in the little image. Did I just close the door again?
I think we both clicked on it.
Ah.
'Cause I can open it too if I'm next to it.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. There, okay, it's open. It's open, don't touch it.
Blackwood.
What?
Blackwood, you're back.
Stop playing with the door and get in here.
Door open, door closed, door open.
That thing looks cool.
Look, we know the doors are the most fun thing you can do, but we don't have time.
I think if you save one of the merchant princes, they'll let you play with all the doors you want. It's in the rules somewhere.
I'll
It's in the
see,
contract.
I'll use my last 5 feet to move in, and let's see here. Living Shadow there is by himself, so he's not by himself. I will javelin at one, I think.
Yeah.
At the guy up here. How far is that, actually? I guess I should check that out. This one is only 20. That one, oh, actually, I'll go towards the one next to Aelin, because then it's just regular.
Oh, because of the range, yeah. Okay.
Oh, not that it, oh, it hit.
Wait. It's
Oh, minus two.
It's minus
10.
2.
Yeah.
Let me check its AC. No, you will miss it actually with the 10.
I will. One attack, and I guess I can hurl another one.
Yeah.
Quickly. Oh, let's put the minus 2 on this time.
I've played Diablo 2. You can throw multiple javelins real fast.
That's it. Javelin damage.
Oh god! It took damage.
Yeah.
Right. Aelin, a living shade has lightly grazed your foot with a cold hand. What do you do?
Stop that.
It caressed your foot.
Don't.
I like the picture of the living shade. If I zoom in.
Do I know anything about these creatures?
I'm gonna pinch him in the butt.
No, you need Arcana to know more.
Damn. I'm gonna try and hit it with my stick.
You do it! It almost discorporates immediately, but it's okay. Maybe not so much anymore as you nail it again. Yeah, discorporates and just disappears, leaving 0 trace.
And then I'm gonna run up to this one. And as I'm going up, I'm gonna kind of look to the nobles and Xanthi, and I'm gonna say, "What the fuck are you still doing in here? Get somewhere safe." And then attack with bonus action, the Living Shade.
Aelin, after you finish attacking, give me an insight check.
Oh, are they all feared? Fuck.
Yeah, the nobles, except for the one guy holding a dagger, the other 3 look like they're terrified, like Jonah was.
Great. Well, Now I feel bad. Do your fucking jobs.
There's nothing to be afeared of but afeared of self.
Do you yell that? Well, now I feel bad.
Oh wait, I misread the situation.
My bad.
On initiative count 20,
Nothing happens.
you are so you will hear. Well, Archie and Donna, Quinn, and Jonah will hear this. You hear more clattering and then silence from the area off to your left.
Sorry, folks.
One last scream and then silence.
Can't save everybody.
Are you still super loud when you yelled at the nobles, Alan?
No, I can choose when. to
Oh,
do that.
okay.
I can do that.
What the fuck?
I'm just wondering if everybody in the whole complex would have heard you yelling at Xanthi. Okay. Okay, so Archie.
Archie.
On initiative count 20. The door in front of you
Oh, fuck
suddenly
me.
opens.
You say, Blackwing! Oh, wait a minute.
Blackwing, hey, you're... Oh, God!
And you see the opening, the large... it seems to be darker than it normally is. Some of the lights are just flickering low in this room. And you can see a... it's got a large, like, water feature in the center that's kind of...
Oh, okay, that's what I'm seeing, okay.
Yeah. So you can now see through that door. Can't find them.
Must not exist then.
There is a hulking, probably like 8 or 9 feet tall, black dragon flickering with shadow, on the other side of the door. Just kind of like hits the door, and the door swings open, just kind of slams into the side walls with a roar. It looks. It stares at you a moment.
I'm not Aelin, it doesn't want my skull.
It was so much smaller before.
I'll get to that.
Oops. What happened? Why is it? It's not Xandala's turn. What happened? It's. Sorry. Somehow I moved Xandala up in the initiative order. It kind of like just crouches because it can't quite fit under the top of the door as it like pushes it open and kind of crouches down, lets out a roar, sees you standing there, Archie, and you see it kind of like shimmers slightly, and with like supernatural speed it kind of whips forward towards you, using an ability that it has to take a double move for free when it sees you.
Come on.
Rushes right up to you, and with a roar, bites down at you. With a 28.
Fuck.
Jesus.
I'm shield, okay.
Deals 25 points of piercing damage as it just kind of bursts through the door and goes right up to you, boom, and just kind of grabs you in its teeth, lifts you a bit, and just tosses you over to the side, unconscious.
I'm down.
It then kind of looks around the room and kind of bellows out another roar. And unfortunately, Archie, just as you're losing consciousness, hitting the floor, you get a brief glimpse at the far end of the hall. Can you see her? Yes. You see Xandala kind of walking. She's got on her head, just as your vision starts going black, she's got on her head what looks to be some sort of, it almost looks like some sort of like headband or whatever with like a purple crystal in it. And you see where she walks, like her shadow looks like she's got like 3 or 4 shadows that kind of like move independently of her, like, attached to her feet behind her. And she kind of like glances over, sees Summerwise grab you and just kind of slam you down to the ground, and then she says loudly enough for Aelin to hear, and she says, "Might want to tend to your sister before Summerwise does. Artist, show yourself! I'm here for the ring. Give it up and no one else needs to die." Archie, you are unconscious. It's your turn now, because that was on 20, you're on 18. Give me a death saving throw.
Yay! I just hit the button.
Not 1, that's 2!
Fuck me.
Yep.
Oh shit. Shit just got real. Gerald immediately runs over, stands above you, and punches at the dragon.
Gerald.
Holy shit, I didn't expect that turn with a nat 2. Alright. Suddenly the stakes have gotten much higher. Quillen, what do you do?
Why is it always me? The last 3 days have been really bad for Archie.
I mean, you knew her and Summerwise were over there. You didn't know Summerwise is now a big, shadowy dragon thing, but...
I thought Blackwind would come from them before. I was just like, where'd Blackwind go?
So, Quillen, you try to turn around and see this scene, hear Xandala say that. Archie's, like, just slammed to the ground.
I'm going to turn around and just... Oh, hold on, sorry, that was not my move. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't... Yeah. I'm going to turn around and just realize how... the distance and that I have to get over there, so yeah, I will cast Expeditious Retreat on myself as a bonus action.
That's concentration, yeah?
Yeah.
It'll drop your protection spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
On Blackwind.
On Blackwind.
On Blackwind, yeah.
So I will bonus act. Sorry, wait, hold on.
Before I delete it from Blackwind, I just want to make sure you're doing that.
Take a breath.
It doesn't let me dash as a bonus action this turn.
Why not?
Well, okay. It costs a bonus action to cast
Oh,
a spell.
yeah, you're right. You only have one bonus action, so
you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns.
yeah, you have to prep it the turn before you can start using it.
Fuck. Okay, then no, I will just use my action to dash. I'm going to get right there. And again, look straight up in the face of this creature and just give my loudest, feral caw that I can.
I'm just so you know, you have your normal movement is enough to get next to him without dashing. You're only 30 feet away.
I specifically want to be next to Archie.
Okay, I just was double checking. I was like, oh, I thought maybe you thought you couldn't get to him. That's why you dashed.
No,
okay.
I know that I could get within 5 feet of him with my movement. I needed to get next to Archie, and I was hoping that I could do that with a bonus action and then use my action to cast Cure Wounds, but I can't do that.
That's what he looks like, by the way. Bigger image.
Cool.
I thought he was just gonna be a little dragon.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm intentionally getting in its face, and I'm very intentionally trying to grab its attention.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
The city watch captain continues his battle with the Shadow Beast. A battle that he seems to be doing okay. The Shadow Beast is a little bit more wounded this turn. He survives its retaliation. The living shade gets skewered by the guard. And the guard kind of turns, kind of on his last legs to face the Shadow Beast. He's like, the nobles just kind of like continue to scatter as further away as they can get. Xanthi among them. The nobleman number one with a cry kind of like runs forward and stabs at the Shadow Beast ineffectually, saying, "No, you shan't kill her!" in Chultan. Donaquin /
I
Terrorbird.
understand you.
Okay, I'm going to run next to Archie, so like that. Am I able to pick her up as a bird? Can I pick her up on stuff like in my mouth? Actually, I have Witcher. At all? Am I able to do that? Basically, I want to run down there and stuff like that on stuff and pick her up to move her over.
Yeah, I think sure. I think you're big enough. If you were medium size, I'd say no, but you're big enough. I think you could probably do it.
Okay, so I want to spend whatever movement I want to get to Archie, stuff and pick her up, and then I want to go because then I want to spend a movement to take her away, not north and stuff like that. I want to go more south, like past Jonah, like where past the table. I don't know how much movement I have left.
Okay, so
About half.
yeah, you've got like another.
You could get just below Jonah, basically, yeah. Like this line, yeah.
Okay, I will. I'll use a bonus action on stuff to transform back on stuff into my normal form.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have her down below, like to the south form of wherever I transform. Where am I? There, right? So basically, I'm switching spots. Where was she at?
Yeah,
kind of like that.
Okay. I don't think it'll matter. How many hit points does the Terrorbird have? I just deleted it by accident. Like 7
How many
or
what?
something? How many hit points?
Like 60 something.
Yeah, I'm going to roll the attack of opportunity just in case he crits. Because technically he might be able to. Well, can he do that even with a crit? No, it doesn't matter. He can't do like that much damage even on a crit. So the dragon will take an attack of opportunity against you anyways, whether he hits or not. We'll just say for the sake of the story that he breaks across, tearing feathers and shit out of you, but you continue on and then transform back anyways, so you don't take any actual damage. Okay.
And then I am going to cure Archie.
You wouldn't be able to this turn because you
Why
would have
not?
to use your action to pick her up.
The action is to pick her up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to use your action to pick her up, and so you don't have anything left. So I guess that is the end then, because that's 3 bonus movement. Blackwind, you'll see this from where you are. Actually, I guess Aelin, you'll see it as well. Or will you?
I have 120 feet of perfect
Yeah,
vision.
you can see him. The creature, you can see the same creature that Blackwind did. It kind of just stands there silently in the hallway. You see the kind of shadows around its feet kind of get spread out, and all the corpses that's around its feet, like a half dozen corpses, they suddenly just like sink into the shadow and vanish, leaving nothing behind. Then it kind of like lifts one hand like this towards you, Blackwind, and he just kind of does this, and then it turns and walks through the wall to the north.
I didn't actually see your hand movement because I don't have the.
It was waving.
It's like a creepy wave, like individual finger wave.
Kind of like,
I got other things on my mind right now. Besides
Jonah, cast healing word on me, please.
Jonah screams justice and runs at the brandishing his daggers at the dragon.
I think I say at Archie. Like, whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
No, he's definitely gonna healing word. Do you think he'd upcast it?
Does he not
That's a
have,
good.
like, cure wounds?
No, he only
He
has.
doesn't have cure wounds. He does have a healing potion though.
Yeah, but his healing word.
Well, healing word's a bonus action, so he probably wouldn't do that.
It's a bonus,
I
do you guys think he'd upcast
I
it?
don't think so.
No. Okay.
I mean, he has
I mean-
before, but sure.
Has
you
he?
know. Yeah. He's cast at the highest level before, but whatever. He's not here, so we'll say that he just cast it.
Sure.
I guess then he would.
Then what would he do?
I think he's gonna go over to the other side of the table here, turn around and firebolt, because he can still do that, right?
Yeah.
He can.
Because you can still cast a cantrip as an action.
Okay. Let's view. So inconsistent.
Another 3.
Yeah,
Either
we're
a
very
3 or a
consistent.
20.
Well, no, I crit last time
That's
with
what
him.
I'm saying. It's a 3 or 20.
Oh, okay. I guess that's his turn.
Healed
Sorry.
myself.
Blackwind. So yeah, you see that happen, and the creature just kind of like disappears through the wall, leaving just an empty hallway devoid of corpses, except for the one right near you.
Well, I heard what's her pickle, so I'm going to move back that way
Yeah.
5 feet.
You see a large dragon looming over Quillen.
5. Let's see. So I have 25 more feet. So I'll move the 25 feet. I will. Wow, look at that speed.
It's going. Oh, you know why? It's because you have the light spell on you. It's constantly recalculating your light radius.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike. That will cost 1 level 1 spell.
Archie pops. I'm okay. It's fine.
And so this guy is large now?
Large, yeah.
Okay.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna throw a bolo at it. I don't know if it'll just to entangle its head or something. I don't think it's gonna trip it.
Okay.
But if I do hit, then I get my extra bonus, or I get a bonus movement still, anyways. So
Oh
or
yeah. Okay.
hit or miss. It's a melee attack, or not a melee, a weapon attack. Sorry. So it says weapon attack. So bola to the dragon.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think it'll really bother it much, but
It's also bipedal. Like it's not gonna be tripped up by it.
or quadruped.
That's what I meant. The quadruped.
Yeah.
It's bipedal. What a weird dragon.
It's like a T-Rex.
Hit or miss. Okay, so I hit it. So I can increase my speed by 30 feet.
Yeah.
So that is to there.
We know you're there. It'll take a while.
Yeah. Bonus action.
Zephyr Strike, the slowest run ever.
zoom. It's in slow motion. It's like the $1 Million Man run.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna remove that light effect from you.
sure. We'll just say
We'll know it's there, but it's too much. Okay.
And what can I do here? Yeah. That is all I can do. I just wanted to get closer to it.
Okay. Aelin.
You can see me. I'm okay.
It's just you in the room. Well, not you.
Yeah.
It's you, the Shadow Beast, and a bunch of guards and nobles.
Yeah. Sure is.
Are you sure we don't do flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gerald is blocking this door. That dragon ain't getting through.
I'm gonna look and try and make eye contact with Summerwise. And I'm going to yell with the word of spirit. And I'm just gonna shout, Xandala, I hope you're watching your dragon, because I want to see me kill it. I want you to see me kill it. Fuck.
You know what I meant.
And then I'm going to...
You can take our lives. Oh, right. But you'll never take our freedom.
move closer and attack this fucking thing that I have got a great track record with.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll need like 10 more of those.
Lock it up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh God. From fighting the one in the other room, kind of seeing how it reacted to me and Quillen and how it maneuvered around, do I get a sense that it would chase after me if I move it away from these targets, or do I think it would rather just stay there and hit the easy thing?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
It probably, from what you've seen of it, it seems, while not mindless, it does seem to, it probably, unless you like struck it with like radiant, like you saw the way that it reacted with the radiant damage from Quillen, where it just kind of focused on him until he was moved away.
Yeah.
But he seemed to basically, it seems like it focuses on whatever it can just kill, unless something specifically draws it, i.e. The radiant kind of damage kind of pisses it off more.
I will use my bonus action to attack final time. No, I won't.
Barely.
Does
Almost got
the Shadow Beast have to make concentration checks for the fear?
Yeah, I rolled him. I don't know why it didn't do it automatically. I guess I didn't actually cast it in the combat tracker, but he made it on both of those.
Okay. Don't kill me, bro. I don't have a backup.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Summerwise suddenly seems to slip into a shadow on the floor.
Oh, come on.
And reappears over here. Kind of rising out of the shadow cast by this statue from this light. And then he kind of turns, opens his mouth, and fires. And there's this kind of like inky blue-black orb of darkness out of his mouth. It lands here, where it was, and explodes in a 20-foot radius. So that's going to catch Blackwind, Quillen, and Gerald. I don't think that's going to catch...
Gerald.
Hold on.
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah.
Or is it just
Damn it.
Oh, Gerald gets a plus.
That's
an
right.
effect?
No, how do you do a sphere?
I just go through pointers.
Draw a circle.
Apparently there's no hotkey. What's the hotkey for that? I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't use
I
hotkeys.
right-clicked, I select pointers, circle.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to...
Control, double click. Like, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess it can't. 20-foot radius isn't nearly as big as I thought it was. I'm thinking diameter. Okay, but that's still big enough to catch the three of you. There's no way he can catch Donnaquin with that as well.
Is this a saving throw effect or just an effect?
You will find out in one moment. It is a saving throw. It's a Constitution saving
inspiration.
throw. You'll use inspiration, okay?
Yeah, so I'll have advantage.
+8.
And Gerald has +2, so we'll just have to keep that in mind. What?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was rolling it or if you were rolling it.
I will be rolling it.
Oh, sorry.
I was just waiting for people to be done if they're using inspiration because of advantage. Click. It's okay. I'm gonna take yours anyways, Brad.
Thank you.
Gerald fails. Blackwind succeeds because of the
What's
inspiration.
Gerald's roll?
What's Gerald's
Gerald
roll?
would have succeeded. 'Cause he
I'm
gets
saying
+2.
he gets +2 from Quillen.
Oh,
He
yeah,
should
you're right.
Gerald should have a +6 altogether, is what he should have.
Yeah. You know, he would have made it actually. Okay. Good.
There it is. I just couldn't see the one.
All right. Shit. Now it's not going to do the damage correctly. Okay. Well, I'll roll the damage, and we'll have to just heal the people.
Heal the people.
I roll the dice.
Yeah.
All right. 44 points of cold damage.
So Gerald should get. Oh boy.
22.
So Gerald take 22 because he was full. Quillen, what were you at before?
I was at 19 wounds.
So 19 plus 22, because you would have succeeded, is
41.
41, and you're not unconscious. And Blackwind, you took half normal, right? So, unfortunately, you lost concentration, though, on your Zephyr Strike.
That's alright. It did most of what I wanted it to do.
So my DC for my concentration should be 11.
Yes, yeah, it's half of the damage you took, so you succeed.
Okay, so I'm going to put that back onto Blackwind.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it just, like, hits the ground and explodes in this, like, black void of energy. Blue and black, freezing cold energy. Oh, that's interesting, okay. All the lights in the radius as well are snuffed out. Poof.
Magical included, or
No, non-magical. Actually, Blackwind, it does snuff out your ring as well. First level or lower is also snuffed out, so the light spell is also
Golden just
dispelled.
goes, am I dead?
Yeah, so suddenly you're plunged into darkness as the whole hallway and the doors. He will then. Actually, he is in darkness. So currently he is invisible now too. Can anybody see Xandala now? No. I guess she's kind of across the room in light. She kind of wanders down. Quillen, you will hear this with your passive perception. Actually, Blackwin, you will as well. You hear something speak from this direction. Sounds like a male voice, kind of raspy. You don't know who it is, and you can't understand either of you what it says, either, because neither of you speak Draconic, right?
Nope.
Okay. There's this raspy voice, and then Xandala says, in common, and the two of you hear it, and she says, I don't care what you do, just destroy them all. It doesn't matter. And then she will disappear around the corner if anyone could see her. But she kind of gets. Yeah, Archie. So you're kind of in like just the dim light darkness now in the corners. The lights were snuffed out.
Yeah. Cool. Bleh. Having seen the dragon run at me, do I know anything about it?
You can make a Arcana check.
It's black.
It's you don't know. It looked like a black dragon, but you don't really know anything really
Sure.
about it.
Sure. Quillen, do you have anything on you? The protection on you? No, I just went down.
It dropped because you went unconscious.
It dropped because I went up. Okay. I'm gonna stand up. I'm going to just sort of pat down and quit. Okay. Thank you. I think. 15. If I if I go here, can I technically just like reach around and tap Quillen? Since the door's open?
Sure. Can you see? Yeah, you've got dark vision. Yep.
I do. Okay. I just feel like, you can't see very well right now, but this isn't gonna help. I'm gonna cast haste on you.
Oh, he's fast.
Fuck yeah.
So I prepared that instead of slow today. I was like, I'll switch it up. So yeah, +2 to AC. You have advantage on any dex saving throws. You get an additional action that you can attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object with. I just be like, yeah, go get it. That's all I've got. That's my movement. With Gerald, I'm just follow Quillen's lead. Kick its ass. That's all I got. Kick its ass.
See ass.
So
Gerald has dark vision to 60.
Yeah, he'll run over to where he last saw Summerwise. Because you
Yeah.
told him kick its ass. You can make something like an attack roll disadvantage because you can't see him.
Okay, I can't.
Assuming
see.
he's still in the square that he was when he vanished in the darkness.
Can you let Archie pop up one just so I can see what Gerald is seeing? I forgot to target him before I. Thank you. Okay.
Can you just target them all stuff on the combat track?
No, I can. I just wanted to see if anything had changed with what Gerald was. I can't target him on the combat tracker either. He's not on the combat tracker.
Yes, he is. It's weird.
Not for me.
Yeah, he's not for us.
Because we can't see him
Oh, weird.
anymore.
Okay.
Guess
Oh.
you can't target him.
So Gerald would swing. I don't know if you want to make a roll or if he whiffs or.
Oh, I see what.
I can't physically make an attack against him.
He does whiff. with an automatic miss. Not one,
Sure.
because of the disadvantage. Quillen, you're in darkness. You can see. You can see where there's light, but currently you're kind of like, what the fuck? But you're super fast.
Yeah, and I will start. It'll be like, oh god, and I will place a hand on my chest, and I will use my action to lay on hands for, let's do 15 points. Leave an extra 5 as a just in case.
Okay.
I used 10 at some point on something. I don't remember what it was.
I just don't think you altered it. You haven't used any today.
Did you cure somebody's?
That you
drug
cured me.
poison?
That was it today or was it yesterday?
It was after the.
Yesterday was our first day in the city.
Yeah, he used it this morning on you.
Okay, yeah, you did. So
Yeah.
that would have only been 5 though.
Yeah, but you used the other 5 on to
To
top
heal
up.
damage on Archie.
Yeah.
No, because I had 5 damage going into this fight today.
Then you took it doing something else because he healed you.
I didn't take any damage today.
Either way, so I'll heal myself for 15. I don't have lay on hands as like an action or anything, so
What? Set up your character. Jeez. Sorry.
yeah, thank you. Then I'm going to zoom over here, and you said that I saw him come over this direction, right?
Yeah. Well, you saw him teleport here and through the shadow, and then lob
Yeah.
the ball at you. So last you saw,
Then
he was there.
I will, kind of follow Jonah's lead. I can't do multi-attack because I used my action to do lay on hands, but I can
You can.
use
You
my
have a.
hasted action to attack. And
Oh, I see what you. Yeah. Okay. Because haste doesn't give you an actual action; it gives you an extra attack, right?
yes,
It gives you a few options, but it's not a full action.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can just roll an attack roll with disadvantage.
just against nothing.
Yeah, just in the combat tracker.
All right.
So you can't target him, right? So that one, yeah. So you swing, but you're not quite
know where he is.
sure. Yeah, not quite sure if he's still there.
Cool. Boy, if I had cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, I could really fucking zoom around this place. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to. I feel like he should be here, so that's it.
The city watch captain continues his epic battle. Wounding. He will use his orders to attack and grant Aelin advantage against the Shadow Beast for his entire
Nice.
turn.
I'm
Not his guard. His guard's fucking useless, so he's giving it to Aelin, who seems more competent. And he lays into him a couple times, damaging the beast a bit more. The beast turns around and just outright slays that guard with his first attack, and then hits the guard captain, who is now critically wounded. The nobleman stabs ineffectually, and the other... Whoops, I don't know why I rolled so many dice there. Oh, the fear effect drops as well.
All right,
So...
Xanthi, be awesome or something.
Or leave.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm secretly hoping that Xanthi's like, oh no, actually, I'm really awesome. I was just afraid. So, or I don't know. Maybe not.
The Xanthi and the noble 2 run over to the left, opening a door. When the noble follows her, he turns around and shuts the door behind him again. Out of the room. The other noble takes off the other direction into the hallway. Just dashes out there.
Oh.
Wait, so Xanthi and a noble went that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went out the door and then shut the door behind them again.
I'm not sure anywhere is it.
Sick.
Hmm.
One moment, please.
Yeah, knowing on stuff last turn on stuff that I wouldn't be able to heal Archie on stuff, I would have wanted to stay in the Terrorwood form, if that's okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
I am gonna put the wound against you from Summerwise though, against your hit points.
Yeah, like I was saying, yeah. You just have to make whatever wound on stuff that it was, not stuff that he damaged me, but I just got her away.
So
Yeah, do I
hold on.
do I know on stuff how many creatures are up where what you got where Aelin is?
You were at the door.
You can see me, so you can see there's.
Well, the only thing I can see is the shadow beast inside that. I don't know if there's anything else in there.
Oh, that's weird. I can see you.
I can see you. Yeah, what I can see on stuff, I can see you, the shadow beast on stuff, the noble and the city watch. I don't know if there's anything else in that room.
Yeah.
Oops, that's too much.
So
So
I'm
you'd have 26 damage on your bird form.
okay. I would, being honest with you, I would run up and throw like that north and throw like that through the door towards like Galen. Just because
Like up here.
mainly also because I can't. Oh, actually, I can see because the Terrorbird has dark vision. Funny.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't. I don't think I can give you that sight in any way. So,
Everything gets dark vision.
basically, if you get to like here, like say 20
Yeah.
20 feet, you would see over on the right. Here, let me move Donnaquin up. Actually, it doesn't matter because you can't see with Donnaquin either, can you?
Yeah. Okay.
But
I can see down the room now.
yeah, so Gerald and Quillen are like attacking at shadows, but you don't actually see the dragon there because he seems to be
Okay.
invisible to you. You're
Okay.
not sure where the dragon is. You would have saw Blackwind up right there in that square too, as you ran north.
Okay. Yeah, like I say, I'll continue right by and throw that into the room. Lots of more Aelin.
So you want to double move, or
I don't know how much movement I have.
but you have 50, so that gets
I have
you
50
there.
altogether.
So one move is for 50 is there. You can dash if you want.
I'll move up. Yeah, like I said, as I can't do anything else and stuff like that, so I will move up on stuff like not my complete 50 and stuff like that. Probably like
So how far?
I said, about halfway between me and Aelin.
There?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Excellent.
Thanks.
It's really annoying that I have to move him through doorways even though he doesn't need to. You guys see this hallway? Aelin can see this. That creature
Oh god.
steps back out from through the wall directly in front of the fleeing noble who's like looking over his shoulder and just kind of like reaches forward and kind of grasps him in one hand, picks him up, and you see him just kind of like shrivel and he drops him to the ground. He doesn't even have
Which door is it to?
To the west. Or east.
Oh, okay, wait. The east?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so whoever that nobleman was, And he didn't even scream, didn't even see it coming. Just steps out of the wall, grabs him by the throat, and he shrivels almost instantly, drops him to the ground silently. Then he kind of just turns and stares in your direction, Nayland. Jonah.
Okay.
I feel like Jonah's gonna attempt to fairy fire this dragon.
Yes, he is. That's exactly. I have it queued up, ready to go. So yeah, he would move within range, and then I'm assuming he would fairy fire, like just past Gerald and Quillen, the 20 feet that way.
Because last you saw him was here, so he's gonna try to catch as much as he can there. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jonah never lost eyesight from that where he was. He had visual the whole time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just roll the save because you can't.
The question is, would he use inspiration to really try and give it disadvantage?
Let's say yes. It seems pretty important.
That's the kind of thing that John does.
He has one, but he tends to. It seems important.
Yeah.
And it almost killed me. I feel like
what kind of save is Fairy Fire?
It is a dexterity DC 15.
Dexterity, eh? Okay. And it's got disadvantage.
Can I use my inspiration to give him mega disadvantage?
Mega disadvantage. So he rolls a 10, so that works. So it lights him up. So let me put him on, then you can drop the effect on him. Where is he? There. So he was in that square still.
He was there. Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, he didn't actually. He couldn't move any further. So he just, when he got in the shadows, he just went invisible, but he's still there. But now he can no longer become invisible. He is bright and lit up, and you have advantage to attack him.
Hell yes.
I feel like, do we think Jonah would have used his movement on an angle to get up around the corner instead of being right in the middle of the door? Because he could have cast it on his way by.
To go where?
And ended up there. Instead of here.
Sure. Yeah. Make a Arcana check for Jonah as well, upon seeing the dragon.
That's a good call. He's better than I am.
19, okay. Jonah would recognize this creature, and he would, kind of shout out the bullet points as he fairy fires it up. This creature is a I can't remember the name of it. Because I changed his name to Summerwise. It's a Shadow Drake. So it is a dragon. It's a true dragon, but it's not an actual, like, purebred, like, chromatic, like Black Dragon or whatever. So this is a Shadow Drake. He doesn't know any weaknesses in particular with a 19, but he does know that the creature is immune to cold damage. Also cannot be paralyzed or knocked unconscious. He's immune to unconscious and paralyzed conditions. He would know that it's strong and tough and has a... it's invisible while in darkness. It can also shadow jump a limited number of times. Using its movement, it can move through shadows as like a teleport, but only within a certain range, and it actually does use movement to do so, as it jumps through shadows and has to move to areas of darkness. It also can speed surge a limited amount of times, which just gives it basically a free dash on its turn. And yeah, it's got a decently powerful bite. Its tail can also be used as a weapon. This creature can fly technically, although indoors it's not really going to do a lot. And then you already saw the Stygian breath that it has. It's a cold damage explosion. But as far as weaknesses, he didn't roll high enough to know any particular weaknesses of this dragon. So that's what he knows. Danger-wise, it is a dangerous creature, but it's not like overpowerful in like holy shit legendary, like oh my god, adult dragon dangerous. Yeah, so he would shout as much information as he could summarize quickly. He summarizes. Anyways, and leaving Blackwind alone in the hallway.
Oh, I just have a nap. I'll go 15 to there.
You see him lit up, outlined by fairy fire.
And then...
Yeah, there's no sign of Xandala in this room, although there are several bodies in this room as well. But no other living creatures other than your party.
Another 15. I can't quite reach the son of a bitch. I'll move to there. I will... God damn it. Not a lot of options. I'll light up my light again, I guess. Just eliminate as many more shadows as I can. Shadows don't seem to be very good for us. Bonus action, I will move my hunter's mark onto...
Oh. If he has fairy fire, does it, and because he sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius himself, does that mean he can't jump through shadows because technically there is no shadow where he goes? Because he is radiating light himself?
I don't know. Aelin, it's your turn.
Sorry.
I mean, that tracks to me.
I mean, it's what... Oh.
We'll see if he attempts to use it again. I'll decide then if it's still the case.
Alright.
Just putting it in your head.
Into melee with this thing. And do I have advantage on all my attacks?
You do for the round.
Thank you, Captain.
Good thing.
Need it.
It's only a once per day ability. I saved it just for you, Aelin.
I'm going to spend a key point to Stunning Strike, and I'm going to use an inspiration to force disadvantage.
No. Hold on.
So I think you need to click. Yeah.
Ready. Is it gonna work? Oh.
Fuck off.
Succeeded.
Well, we'll attack it again.
Critically injured. Is that it?
No, I'm trying to decide. I can't kill it in 2 hits, so I'm gonna spend another key point to try and Stunning Strike and spend another inspiration. Ready?
Oh, no, hold on. Yes, go. Sorry. Oh my god, I rolled double 19s.
Jesus Christ. Well, love being useless.
Sorry.
Bonus action, last hit. Sorry, Captain, I tried.
Oh, it's actually not Summerwise's turn. Aelin, can you see this? Yes, you can. Aelin, at the far end of the hallway, the ice suddenly shatters as this door opens, and you see, you recognize the form of Artis Cimber exiting the study at the far end. The room behind him seems to have, like, you can see, like, looks like snowdrifts and, like, jagged icicles, like, on the tables and things. There's probably you're not quite sure how many, but there's probably like a half dozen or more figures, kind of like frozen solid in various like poses in the room, brandishing like weapons. He kind of turns, kind of glances down the far end, kind of cocks his head slightly to the side upon seeing you. But he then kind of points forward, and
Like to the south.
like towards you.
Okay.
Kind of points forward, and you see his hand kind of like his gloved hand kind of glow, and you see what looks to be a kind of like whirling patch of like snow and ice with large like dagger like chunks of ice suddenly starts bombarding from the ceiling all over this creature here. Please tell me these guys aren't immune to cold. No. Okay. Still checking. Takes it kind of like turns towards him as he does so. Then it's Summerwise's turn. Summerwise does not get his breath back. Summerwise will bite at Quillen.
I think you mean Gerald. Summerwise is biting you.
Okay.
Does 28 points of damage, but Quillen maintains
That's
his
a lot of
concentration. Then he will tail slap Gerald.
Gerald. No, Gerald.
Gerald's gonna get like punted out a window.
No, Gerald.
Gerald,
Yeah, Gerald's
Gerald
down.
gets whack, and Gerald kind of like crumbles, scattering his
That's okay.
rocks across the floor.
Gerald took the hit instead of Quillen. That's his job.
Wait, what? How?
Then you
Hit
see
you once, tail swap Gerald.
I see.
can't target the same target with both attacks. So he then attempts to shadow jaunt, and you see him kind of like flutter and kind of shrink into the shadow at his feet slightly, and then the fairy fire seems to just like prevent it. And he goes back to full size, and he lets out like a snarl.
Nice, Jonah.
You hear Xandala shout, "Ah, there you are! I have you now!" And then, Aelin, you will see this. There is suddenly a massive explosion of fire in this intersection, as a fireball goes off right there. And Artis, does he have evasion? He does not. Artis will take some damage as he goes. He's still looking towards you, Aelin. Suddenly this fireball comes off. Boom!
It clears and he's still looking.
Yeah. Kind of brushes it off. No.
Oh my god, I almost have as much health as Artis Kimber, the legendary hero.
That means I could be a legendary hero.
Yeah. Also,
Archie.
he's fucked.
Oh boy.
Artis needs a concentration check for his ice storm. He's fine. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Well, I guess I'll. Can't do that. Yeah, I'm just. I know it doesn't help with the fair fire, but I'm just gonna pop around the corner and magic missile at second level of the Drake.
Sure.
Where's? Jeez. Alright, so yeah, okay, so 1.
Pew pew pew. You just hold it down. Oh, I guess it doesn't do the +1 properly. Yeah.
Nope.
Magic missiles pepper Summerwise's hide.
Yep. And then I'm gonna actually that's fine.
I love how my Stygian dragon is named Summerwise. Anyways, carrying on. A happy little guy.
Yes,
I
that's
don't
right.
imagine he was always weird and shadowy.
I'm actually gonna go up into the hallway here, hide around that corner, just so I have a view of anything coming down that way. Gerald Pot. Oh,
Remember, there's no light in that hallway.
All right. Well, I'm hurting, but I'm angry, and I feel got the zoomies. I'm gonna just
Go
dance
ham on.
around a
Go
little
ham
bit.
on him, Quillen.
And
yeah.
I'm just
Go.
going at it big time. So I should already have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be a divine smite.
Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Attack again.
Oh, wait. Oh, he did it.
Because
Okay.
he's vulnerable.
Vulnerable to
Vulnerable.
radiant.
Yeah.
I kind of thought he might be. Hit him again.
Why am I fighting this stupid shadow fuck? God damn it.
You have another.
I know.
Yeah.
Hit him again.
There's a
And
crit.
that's a crit.
Yes.
That's going to be a divine smite at second level.
Yes.
Oh no! It's gonna do so much damage. This might kill him.
Oh.
Boom! That's
By
enough.
two.
By two.
By two.
And I'm just gonna and just so you see Quillen dance around and just and like second thing, and then just get that second like that last like
burst.
bit of like jolt of energy, and just put all that radiant damage in and just hit him right in his stupid shadowy face.
Yeah, and the light
And-
just kind of consumes him. It leaves behind, unfortunately, a tiny-looking, pathetic, like red and yellow
Fuck
bellied pseudo dragon. It just kind of like all the shadow kind of just condenses down and just dissipates in the radiant, leaving this dead pseudo dragon at your feet.
And
Step on him.
so that was
Xandala went down the hall.
15 feet of movement. I have 45
I don't know if we
left,
should go after her.
and I am going to. There we go. I can get there.
Down the hall.
That's what I was kind of worried about. Was you critting on us with a smite? I'm like vulnerable to radiant. Oh god.
Oh, buddy. Oh boy.
That's movement,
Holy.
action, and then as my bonus action, I am going to drop my concentration on protection from good and evil. Sorry, Blackwind, but it seems like what we're
It's
dealing
run
with
its
now.
course.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Yep.
All right.
You've got a potion, right?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
I couldn't remember who had them.
You done?
Yes. Sorry.
A second form emerges. A small saurian creature, dwarf size, wielding a sword that blade gleams like ivory.
I forgot.
He points at the figure down the hallway. Says nothing, and charges right past Artis, brandishing the sword. An identical looking one steps through the wall. And moves to intercept him. The City Watch captain, sputtering on his last breath, says, "We must finish him now. I don't know how much longer I can go on." attacks, dealing a bit of damage to it. The Shadow Beast turns, and with a couple swipes of his claw,
Doesn't
kills
attack
the
me.
captain.
I'm standing right next to it and glowing.
Oh, you're glowing, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Why I moved 5 feet closer.
He'll attack you, Aelin.
He sounds so disappointed.
I wanted to kill that guy. Oh, actually,
And I was trying really hard to save him, and I blew all my key points doing jack shit.
oh man, I should totally just telekinesis you. No, it's more fun to fight.
I mean, yeah, try it.
Nah. Damn it! I missed. Slash. Aelin, take 18 points slashing.
God.
He'll bite you as well. For another 12 points piercing damage.
Yep.
He didn't get his shadow push, so that's the end of his turn. The noble. For shits and giggles, I'll roll an attack roll. I missed him. I knew he would.
Does it sound like there's anything bad happening over there, Corey?
Just one sec. Hold on, sorry. I'll be right back. One sec. Sorry, I didn't realize what time it was. My food is ready. Okay, let's just finish this round here, and then we'll take a quick break. I was hoping to finish this before the break, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So Donaquin, you're a terror bird.
It's true, so if you'll charge up stuff and attack Shadow Beast on stuff inside, right?
As a terror bird, you will now see those dark figures down the hallway.
Oh, hey, there's people down the hallway.
Oh, and to answer your question, doesn't sound like there was any problems where Zanthi went. There's no sound coming from over there.
Okay.
Critical hit!
6 die 6.
Why did it just do that? That was weird.
Wait,
You
Yeah, it didn't roll.
I have no idea why. All I did was click it to go and drag it over, and it did that. So I don't know why.
just
do it again.
Just drag it
Do it
over again. Try again. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
The Shadow Beast is eviscerated by the Terror Bird's vicious claws, or he doesn't have claws. Maybe he has claws. I don't know what he's got.
Talons, probably.
The thumb talon on a bird, on like an ostrich, like bird, is actually would get people quite easily.
I've got those.
I want to be able to use its serrated beak action. But anyway, okay.
I mean, you still could.
Yeah,
No,
there's a nobleman right there. Just kidding.
No,
Okay.
I mean, the aliens, yeah. Actually,
Looking kinda
it's an
hungry.
effect on stuff that goes on somebody if I hit them on stuff. There's a lingering effect on stuff anyway. Okay. I will. Yeah, I don't want to move closer to them. I'm gonna wait right now.
Okay, all done then?
Yep. Quack!
The Dark Father takes some damage. It moves out of the ice storm over to here. I don't have an effect there, but it's roughly in this area. Moves out, and then the shadows at its feet kind of spread out. That body of the guard that was sitting there just sinks into it and disappears. And you see some of the tears close from the damage it took from the ice storm. It seems to consume the body.
The body of the guard that's in here, or the noble that he killed in the hallway?
Hallway. I think.
In the hallway. There was a guard
Okay.
body that Blackwin saw that was there, and the noble body. They both sink into the floor, and he seems to heal it. Jonah. Well, he's gonna follow Archie into the hall for sure.
And then go, ah!
Ah! There's a creature! What's he gonna do? He's not concentrating anymore.
He's not.
Bravely stand in front of Archie and lob a firebolt at it? Sure.
Would he get that close? Sure. Okay. Firebolt! You!
Didn't.
I didn't. That's. Oh, I accidentally targeted with Archie. Whoops.
Well, 16's a hit, so you can just drop damage on him.
Okay.
Actually, 16's a miss. Never mind. He missed.
Okay.
I didn't realize how high this thing's AC was. So that's his turn. Blackwind.
I move 60 feet.
Are you after Quillen or the other way?
This way. No. Oh yeah. Did you put the light effect back on me?
Oh fuck yeah.
That's why I was just like, I thought you would just remember that I had it on me.
Look, that's just mechanically how the light spell works.
Yeah,
It doesn't lower your speed, it lowers your... It just slows time down.
Yeah.
You know?
Light
Your
slow.
I mean, come on, they need to optimize that shit.
Well, it's because, yeah, like you said, it's recalculating the shadows every time, every little
yeah.
half square.
Every square you move.
Not just for him, but for everybody else that he's moving past.
Yeah.
A moving
Mhm.
light source apparently takes a lot of calculations.
So
But just
not
as,
yeah,
put that on.
we'll just take that off.
or it's like, it'd be nice to have like just a quick on-off switch for it, like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
tireless. I'll use that, and then call it a turn. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Stuff.
God damn.
Okay, let's top of the round here. Let's take a break. I was hoping to finish, but it doesn't look like it'll be finished. And my food's ready, so why don't we take a quick break here so I can eat dinner?
Okay.
And we'll be back in, I don't know, like 7:30?
Sure. That's
Sure.
enough time to